Have you ever found yourself bidding more than you planned, just to win? Or watched someone else fight to the finish for something they probably didn't need? Welcome to the fascinating world of auction psychology, where emotion, competition, and perception twist our decisions in surprising ways. Let's start with a quick mental game. Imagine this. A jar filled with coins is placed in front of a group. Each person guesses how much money is inside. Now here's the twist, everyone must also write down the maximum amount they'd be willing to pay to own the jar. When researchers ran this experiment, most people guessed the jar contained about $8 in coins. But on average, participants were willing to pay more than $10 to win it. Strange, right? This is called the winner's curse, a well-documented phenomenon in auctions where the winner tends to overpay. So, why does this happen? Auctions, especially competitive ones, trigger a mix of cognitive biases that influence our judgment. Let's break down the top psychological forces at play. The winner's curse. At its core, the winner's curse is about overestimating value. In a sealed bid auction, like the coin jar game, the person who guesses highest usually wins, but they also pay more than what the item is actually worth. It's not just games. This happens in real life too, from eBay purchases to multi-million-dollar mergers. The moment we win, we feel excitement, but often followed by regret. The sunk cost fallacy. Imagine you've bid on something 5 times. You're already emotionally and financially invested. Even if the price creeps higher than you wanted, your brain says, "I've already come this far, might as well go all in." This is the sunk cost fallacy, where past effort or money wrongly influences future decisions. We keep bidding, not because the item is worth it, but because we don't want to feel like we've wasted effort. Time pressure and urgency. Auctions are built on limited time and fast decisions. The ticking clock heightens stress, which narrows our focus and clouds judgment. Studies show that when under pressure, people tend to make more emotional choices, often prioritizing winning over logic. That's why many auction platforms use countdown timers, flashing buttons, and real-time competition to create a sense of urgency. Social proof and herd behavior. When others start bidding, we assume they know something we don't. This is called social proof. We follow others because we believe their actions reflect correct behavior. It's even more powerful in online auctions, where visible usernames and bid histories create a crowd momentum effect. We're wired to think, if so many people want it, it must be valuable. This can quickly push prices far beyond actual worth. Back to the coin jar game. Let's revisit that simple game. What if the jar had $8 in coins, but the winning bid was $15? Who really won? Not the person who paid more than the jar's value. The real winner is the one who walked away when the price stopped making sense. That's the key lesson in auction psychology. Winning isn't always winning. Bonus fact: auctions change brain chemistry. Neuroscientists have found that bidding in auctions activates the brain's dopamine system, the same system involved in gambling. When someone wins a bid, their brain lights up with pleasure, like a small reward. This neurological hit can be addictive, pushing people to chase the high again. It's why some people get hooked on bidding, even when they don't need the item at all. Types of auctions and their psychological impact. Different auction formats trigger different responses. English auction, like eBay. Bidding goes up, one person wins. This stirs competition and ego. Dutch auction. Price drops until someone accepts. This plays on fear of missing out. Sealed bid auction. Everyone submits one bid. This taps into guessing others' behavior, often leading to overbidding. Penny auctions. You pay for each bid. These combine gambling mechanics with auction psychology, often the most manipulative of all. Tips to outsmart auction psychology. If you're entering an auction, online or in person, here are 3 quick tips to stay in control. Set a maximum bid in advance, and stick to it. Treat it like a business decision, not a competition. Remember the coin jar: just because you win, doesn't mean you got a good deal. In closing, auctions aren't just about the item up for grabs. They're a psychological battlefield where ego, fear, and impulse collide. Understanding the hidden forces at play can help you make smarter decisions, and maybe even walk away the real winner. So next time you're tempted to outbid someone at the last second, ask yourself, is this really worth it, or am I just trying to win? Thanks for watching. If you found this interesting, give it a like and share it with someone who's always bidding just a little too high.